안녕하세요, Deborah입니다. I am sure y'all are wondering, Deborah, why didn't you give us your review since? Okay, I had to prepare my hat for episode 17 and 18, okay? Those were like crazy episodes. I just had to get ready, okay? But anyway, I watched it and I'm gonna give you a summary before I go into my favorite and my least favorite scenes. And 저는 Deborah입니다, for those of you who don't know. And this channel is called Hijaz School 1. First of all, let's go to what happened. Basically, after Lee Min-ho's time with Cha In-sung, he went back home. He found out that she was missing, she had left him and all that, and he was sad. And his dad basically told him, well, dude, this is what you have to pay for wielding your sword, because he who wears the crown must be at its weight. Anyway, so Cha In-sung left, and she was really smart because the dad wanted her to leave the country. That's Kim Tan's dad, but she got the help of Yoon, Secretary Yoon, and she just moved to another city in South Korea. And Lee Min-ho and Choi Young-do were both looking for her using their own different methods, which goes along with their characters. And Lee Min-ho found her first, but he never approached her, and Choi Young-do found her using his blackmailing methods, and he spoke to her though, and she said she wasn't coming back again till she can like get over Lee Min-ho. But anyway, Lee Min-ho finally went to meet his brother and told his brother to get Cha In-sung back to where she was before he met him. And she met him, and if he does that, he'll give him his shares and he'll go back to America and he'll let her go. And his brother was like, dude, you're really gonna let her go? So Lee Min-ho said he just wants to see her one last time, and he let her go. And he went to see her and he let her go, and he just turned his life into this miserable life, and he was getting into fights. He was just not himself. He was hurting himself. He was missing classes. He was just crazy, okay? But anyway, finally, Kim Tan's father called Cha In-sung, and Cha In-sung went to meet Kim Tan's father, and she told Kim Tan's father how she loves Kim Tan and she ain't ready to let him go, and she's gonna pay the dad all the money that the dad wants. Like, the dad paid off her bills and her school fees and all that, and she's gonna pay him back in future, and then she's gonna go back to Tan. And the dad was kind of shocked about that, like, dude, seriously, he means that much to you? But anyway, that happened. And then next, what do we see? The scene where Choi Young-do and Kim Tan were fighting. Also, there was that scene where they built their friendship because Choi Young-do was also concerned about Kim Tan's welfare during his crazy moments. And basically, anyways, Kim Won couldn't stand seeing his brother like acting that way, so he went to get Cha In-sung back, and he gave her like some thoughts on how to get back and some ideas, and she came back to Kim Tan, and Kim Tan became okay again, the normal happy Kim Tan that we're all used to. And Kim Tan's mom left the dad, and the dad tried to like take her to America, but she ran away with the help of Choi Young-do. Kim Tan's mom left the house because she realized that the dad was just not worth it. Like, her boyfriend was just not worth it. That's Kim Tan's dad, and she left the house, and the dad was trying to take her to America, but she ran away. And she went to Kim Tan, and like I said, Choi Young-do helped her out, and she met Kim Tan, and Kim Tan went to meet the dad at the final scene, and he's like, dude, I want to have nothing to do with you no more. I ain't your son no more, okay? Bye, deuces. But anyway, he left him, and finally the dad forged sickness. Oh yeah, he pretended that he was sick to get his children to come see him. Pretty low, by the way. But anyway, he pretended that he was sick to get his children to come see him, and no one cared. And Kim Woo-bin told Kim Tan, dude, dad's sick, but do not go see him, and that is part of our deal. And that was just so cool though. He was just looking out for his brother, and he told his brother about how there was a birthday party being organized by the dad for him. And so Kim Tan said he was gonna go, and he wanted his brother to come too. And Kim Tan, at the final scene, Kim Tan went for this birthday party, and he came with Cha In-sung, which was pretty cute. And I was like, they're officially telling the whole world, dudes, we're going out, and nothing you can do about it. Peace! Anyways, now let's go to my favorite. So that's like the summary of everything that happened. But now let's go to my favorite scenes and my least favorite scenes, okay? Woo! Let's start with my favorite scenes. My favorite scene number 1. Oh my goodness. Did anyone else fall in love with Choi Young-do in this episode? Because I literally fell in love with him. Not more than Kim Tan, obviously, but like he got like ups up max, like high max in my books right now, because he, number one, what I loved about this episode is when he helped Kim Tan. It was like the most touching thing ever when Kim Tan's mom came and she asked Choi Young-do, have you seen Kim Tan? And he just understood, because it was something similar that had happened to him with his mom, and he quickly rushed to go get Kim Tan, and Kim Tan just understood. I love how Kim Tan wasn't all, dude, leave me alone, I don't want to talk to you, but Kim Tan understood, and Kim Tan ran to his mom and he just said, oh, thank you, Choi Young-do, and he drove off with Choi Young-do's car, and that was just so cool. And that's one of my favorite scenes. My second favorite scene was when he drove up with his mom, and he found out that his mom had nowhere to stay, and he's like, oh, just go to Choi Young-do's hotel. I love how he had trust for him, like, oh, Choi Young-do is my friend, I know he won't like throw you out, and I know he'll take care of you, because he has experienced kind of what I was gonna experience if you had run away. And so I love that part. Number 3, was anyone else happy when the mom left the dad? That was like one of my best times ever. That was a character development, because if you've been watching Heirs from the beginning, you would have noticed that the mom has been all for money, 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 prestige, 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 but not that crazy, but she still wants it. But for her to give up all that money, like, dude, J Cook Group is like so loaded, it ain't even funny. Who's texting me now? First they were Skyping me, now you're texting me. Yeah, so sorry about that. Where was I? Yeah, so it's like she has been all about prestige and all that, but now she's no longer about that, and she just cares about her son and herself, and she's giving herself some self-respect, because Kim Tan's dad was just like treating her like trash, and he wasn't treating her the right way. Okay, you don't treat a woman right like that, but I ain't going into that right now. Anyways, yeah, she left the house, so that was pretty awesome. I like that she had the courage to leave the house, so I give you props up for that, mom. Woo, you're awesome. Yeah, that was one of my favorite scenes when she left him, and he was so shocked, and she told him, dude, I know one thing I will tell you for sure is I loved you. I sincerely did love you, not just your money, but you, okay, you. And she did, and he was so shocked, and you could see the shock in his face, like, dude, you're really leaving me with all the money and all that. But anyways, that was one of my favorite scenes. My next favorite scene was when Choi Young-do came to the club and he saw Kim Tan all crazy and fighting with people, and he just went to help his friend out, and he's like, stop, stop, and he punched Kim Tan to like make Kim Tan's attention go on him, and Kim Tan was being all crazy and he was fighting him, and finally Kim Tan said, oh, you can have In-sung, and Choi Young-do was like literally mad, like, dude, you have no right to say that. And that was like an awakening for Kim Tan, because Kim Tan realized that, yes, actually, I really don't have a right to do this and all that. I don't have any right to do this. And so that was cool. He was really being a good friend there, a good friend that stood up for his friend and helped his friend out, and he was so concerned. Don't you just love my Dara hairstyle? Anyway, so that was really cool. I loved that. My next favorite scene was when Kim Tan went home and his brother was with his dad, and his brother was like, oh, I didn't come to see you, dad, I came to see my brother, not you. Anyway, he went upstairs to meet Kim Tan, and he saw his brother was just a mess, like his brother was broken literally, and it was hurting him that Kim Tan was that way. And so finally after that, anyways, that scene was cool, and then he met Kim Woo-bin, and when he met Kim Woo-bin, he saw that Kim Woo-bin was also like hot, and he asked Kim Woo-bin, did you beat my brother? Did anyone else like that? Because he was actually acknowledging Kim Tan as his brother. I love this, like, episode 17 and 18 this week, because we saw development between the brothers. We saw how much he loved his brother, he cherished his brother, he cared about his brother, and he wanted his brother to like come back up to the strong boy that he was. He hated seeing his brother breaking down. And so anyway, I'm going besides the point right now. He saw Kim Woo-bin and he's like, dude, did you beat my brother up? And Kim Woo-bin said, oh, I didn't know he had a brother. He never said he had a brother. He never acted like one. And that was kind of like telling us how Kim Woo-bin has been a bad brother to Kim Tan. And Kim Won has been a bad brother to Kim Tan. And Kim Won replied saying, well, you too, you haven't been a good friend. Technically, he didn't like say that, but yeah. Anyway, so that was like really cool that they were kind of telling each other, and they were coming to the realization that they haven't been good brothers / good friends to each person's person, that's Kim Tan. But anyway, that was really cool. My next favorite scene was when Kim Tan met Kim Woo Bin, and he told Kim Woo Bin that he needs to find Cha In Sung, and whenever he finds Cha In Sung, he should let him know. And they called each other, and actually Kim Woo Bin texted Cha In Sung, and Kim Tan picked up the phone and he called Kim Woo Bin and he said, "Don't call this number no more." And Kim Woo Bin was like, "Dude, even when she's not around, you answer her phone." That was pretty cute though. But yeah, my next favorite scene was when the Secretary Yoon became the vice president. That was so cool when they shook hands. That's something I've actually been looking forward to. They're uniting and becoming friends, because it was so obvious that Yoon didn't really support what the chairperson, that's their dad, was doing. So it was obvious that he cared for the two brothers. So I was waiting for that moment when they come together. So I really liked that moment, that they became friends and they like merged and they're moving the right way anyways. So that was really cool. My next favorite scene was when what's his name? Cha Myung-soo was eating with Kim Woo Bin, and he was trying to gossip about how she is from the low class. Cha In Sung is from the low class. Her dad is dead, and her mom works with Kim Tan. And Kim Woo Bin was like, "Dude, just shut up and eat, okay?" So that was pretty cute. And another favorite scene of mine was when Kim Tan came to see Cha In Sung. And when he came to see Cha In Sung noticed that he was there, and she kind of like ignored him. Or no, actually it was the other way. Cha In Sung came to the house to meet his dad, and they met, and Kim Tan was gonna like ignore her, but he followed her into the bus, and that was so cute. And he went to her house, and she entered the house, and then she realized, "Oh my goodness, I love this guy so much." And so she ran out to meet him, and she didn't see him, not knowing that he's smart and he was hiding. And so when she came back, she saw him, and he's like, "Oh, why were you looking for me? Who told you she was looking for you, Lee Min Ho?" But anyway, yeah, he said, "Why are you looking for me?" And she said, "Oh, I want to talk to you right now." When she turned around, and he gave her a back hug, which is pretty cute, by the way. And anyway, that was just so cute. So that's another of my favorite scene. My next favorite scene was when Kim Tan's brother Kim Won went to see Cha In Sung, and he gave Cha In Sung a clue on how to get back to her brother, and she was like scared. She thought that he was coming, like the dad, to harass her life, and she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna try and forget him, okay?" And he's like, "Dude, I ain't here for that, okay? If you love my brother, then go back to my brother. I'm gonna support you." But that was pretty cute though. I thought that was pretty cute how he gave her a clue. He said, "Find an excuse to be with him, e.g. the finals." And so he was helping them get back together, and I'm like, "Oh, I love you, bro. I love you, bro." So that was pretty cool. My next favorite scene was when Cha In Sung met Kim Tan, and when she met Kim Tan, she went to the school, and he was sitting down, and he was just, oh, whatever, and his brother had told him, "Dude, you need to make sure you pass your finals, okay? That's the first thing you do." Because he's like, "Okay, when am I going to America? When am I going to America? When am I going to America?" And his brother's like, "Dude, you ain't going nowhere. Go pass your finals, okay?" And he went to school, and Cha In Sung came to meet him, and he's like, "Oh my goodness, am I dreaming right now?" And Cha In Sung was like, "Dude, yeah, I'm dreaming. I'm here for real." Okay, she didn't say it that way, but yeah, she was there for real. And so he saw her, and he was so happy to see her, and she said she was gonna stay, and she's gonna keep finding excuses to be with him. And that was just the cutest thing ever. That was like the perfect ending to the whole Lee Min Ho craziness that was going on. But anyway, moving on from that. Another really cute scene that I liked was when Lee Bona was with Chan Young, and they were looking at Cha In Sung's Facebook page, and they saw the whole Kim Tan messages, and Lee Bona actually thought that it was Cha In Sung sending it to herself. I was like, "Oh my goodness, I am so sorry, but how can you be so dumb?" Oh my goodness, I am so sorry. It was like the most hilarious thing ever. But she was cute dumb though. How can you be dumb and cute? Well, I don't know, but I'm sorry if I offended anyone by calling her dumb. But the writer, the character was dumb, not Crystal. Crystal isn't dumb. Crystal is pretty smart. I love Crystal. I love FX, okay? But yeah, the character was dumb. But yeah, it was the most hilariously cute thing ever. But yeah, I love that scene. It was so cute. My next favorite scene, oh, Rachel and Hyoshin. I don't know. I ship him with two people. It's confusing. I ship him with the teacher and I kind of ship him with her. I don't ship the teacher with the brother at all. Like, is anyone else on my team? High five if you're on my team. Team no brother and no teacher. Anyway, yeah, so my next favorite scene was when Rachel was in the infirmary, yeah, and Hyoshin was also there, and they met and they were texting each other. It was just so cute. And he's like, oh, be quiet, and why don't you want to see me? And she said she's embarrassed. And it was just the cutest scene. They were just texting from back and forth, and he finally came and opened the curtain and he was talking to her, and she got all flustered up and she closed the curtain. So that was just so cute though. It was the cutest scene ever. Moving on from that, my next favorite scene was when the dad was waiting for his family to come and no one came. I'm like, woo-hoo! Amen, brother. No one's coming for you. We don't like you. We never did. But yeah, that was so cute though. I like that. That was so cool. My next favorite scene was when, and it was so touching, it was the saddest scene ever, was when Choi Young-do found out that his mom actually left something for him on the wall next to In-sung. It was funny because those are the two women he like loves so much, and their messages were next to each other, and if not for In-sung, he would have never seen that message, okay? And it also depicted, it was a symbolism for how he has changed, because now that he doesn't have so much hate and he's beginning to see the light and open up a little bit and not be the whole mean dude he is, and his personality is changing, he was able to see the light of his mom's message, and his eyes were open to the fact that there was a message there from his mom. It was like a revelation. So it was good. It was like, due to the change in his character, he could now see brightly and clearly what was there but he couldn't see before. So that was really cool. I love that. That was a great symbolism right there. Now, moving on to my least favorite scenes. There were so many this week. But yeah, oh yeah, I still have one favorite scene. I think I would leave that for the ending. Anyway, but moving on. My least favorite scene, number one, was when Lee Min-ho saw Cha In-sung and he ignored her, like he didn't go talk to her. I'm like, dude, why didn't you just go talk to her? Oh my goodness, y'all be getting on my nerves though. But yeah, I was so annoyed. I'm like, she's there, just go talk to her. And my next least favorite scene was when he met Cha In-sung in the rain and he just wanted her to hold on to him, and he would have like stayed, but and she also wanted the same thing, but she couldn't because they knew they were gonna hurt each other by being together, and she was forcefully being mean to him because she knew that was how she was gonna. She knew that if she says hurtful words to him, he will let go of her, and so she was being all mean to him. And I'm like, oh my goodness, you don't have to do this, you know. It's like I'm going through Boys Over Flower stage all over again with Janty being all nice and being all bad. Oh my goodness. But anyway, yeah, it was like so heart-wrenching. And then my next least favorite scene, was when Kim Tan found out that she was gone, and he went like psycho. He was fighting with people. He'd like come back home with bruises, and when he locked himself up in the room and he was just scattering everything and breaking stuff, and he injured himself. It was just I couldn't watch it no more. It was the saddest thing ever to watch, seriously, this week. And then my next favorite / least favorite scene was when Kim Tan went to see Cha In-sung, and she closed the door on him, and she entered her house, and she knew he was right behind her, but she couldn't interact. It was the saddest thing ever. Oh my goodness. Anyway, yeah, that was another scene that I actually did not like. My next least favorite scene was when Hyoshin was with the teacher, and the teacher was just trying to use him to get information about Kim Tan. I don't like you right now, teacher. Why will you do that? You know he likes you. It's not nice, okay? You don't do that to people who like you. But yeah, I get how he's the only one that Kim Tan's like super close to right now, and he will know stuff about Kim Tan, and she just wanted to find out. Okay, she's been a good teacher, but still, he loves you for crying out loud. And this is, he felt like, oh my goodness, so you've been laughing at me all this while. You're going out with Kim Tan's brother. That was when he found out that she was going out with Kim Tan's brother, and it was just the saddest thing ever. My next least favorite scene was when Kim Tan was at the police station with his brother, and his brother came in. He's like, oh my goodness, what has happened to you, dude? You used to be so strong. What the heck happened? You used to be this brother that I loved and stuff. So yeah, it was just the saddest thing ever. And Kim Tan was like, well, dude, isn't this what you wanted? Take care of this, I'm out of here. And he was just acting like someone who didn't care, and that was just so sad though. Kim Tan broke my heart so many times this week. It was the saddest thing ever. And I think we all, like, the brother came to the realization of how much he loved his brother and how much Kim Tan loved him when Kim Tan told him, dude, I don't want to go to America. And finally he said, okay, I've been telling you I don't want to go, and you tell me I have to go to America. And that was in the previous episode, by the way. He's like, oh, so you want me to go to America? Okay, then you have to take the shares from me. And his brother realized how much his brother loved him, and he's been trying to hold onto him, but he didn't give him the opportunity to do that, and he felt so bad. And this episode was like him trying to make up for it and trying to get his brother back. Another thing that I didn't like was when he was talking with his dad, and he's like, dude, do you know Kim Tan for 18 good years has been coming to my door, knock on my door and to talk to me, but I've been harsh to him, and he hasn't given up. This boy has been the nicest, most honest, everything guy that I know. But you and everyone else, and me too, we have all succeeded in breaking this dude. He's like literally breaking, and I can't watch my brother break no more. And the dad was like, dude, I don't care right now. He's like, you can go hog a transformer or something. And I'm like, oh, he did not just say that. Give me the gun. But yeah, anyway, this episode was crazy. I loved it. I especially loved the ending when Kim Tan took her to the birthday party to announce to the world, shoot, I'm going out with Cha In-sung now. What can you do that? So that was like really cute. I really love that. I love that. And he looked so handsome. Oh my goodness. Lee Min-ho looked sweet and dashing and handsome. Okay. But it was the sweetest thing ever. I love his look. I'm like, oh, I can see you now, Kim Tan. Now you look like a rich guy. Now you look like the Kim Tan and the Gu Jun-pyo that I'm used to. Okay, but I loved his hairstyle. They should have kept that hairstyle throughout the whole hairs. But it was pretty good. I like the way everything was built up this week, how we saw him and Young-do's friendship being like breached back little by little, and how it was so sad when Young-do also let her go with the whole noodles thing. It was the saddest thing ever, because right now Young-do has no friends. He has lost his love. He doesn't have his mom. It was the saddest thing ever. I felt so bad for Young-do this week, especially when he was eating that meal and he just wanted to like cry. It was a mom's meal, and it has been so long since he experienced eating his mom's meal. So I felt for him. It was the saddest thing ever. And the mom just understood, and she was just a mom to him, Cha In-sung's mom, and it was just the sweetest person ever. I love that woman, okay? And it was just sad. It was like the most heartbreaking thing ever when Choi Young-do was eating that meal. But anyway, yeah, this week was pretty interesting. I like how they built that. I like how he finally let her go fully this week. But yeah, and he's like, oh, you can be with my friend. I see how much he loves you and all that, and I know you can never love me back, so just go with him and y'all be happy, okay? And I love how they developed the brothers' relationship, and I love how they developed the mom's character. So this week, a lot of stuff happened that were pretty cool, and we got to see our couples getting back together or building something up, e.g. Hyoshin and Rachel, and we saw Rachel's mom break up the engagement. Woo-hoo! So now maybe she can hook up with Secretary Yoon, or should I say Vice President Yoon. So that'll be pretty interesting to see what happens, and I'd really like to know what will happen with Young-do's dad's company, what's gonna happen at the end of the day. I love, yeah, I just went back to my scenes. Two more scenes that I love before I say goodbye. Another scene that I loved was my final goodbye. Another scene that I loved was when Kim Won gave Kim Tan the letter from Cha In-sung, and he's like, oh yeah, she left this when I told her this was my wine, but I don't know, I didn't really want to give you, but I just think I should give you right now, and read this and then decide if you want to leave your life, okay, or if you want to stay alive. And Kim Tan read it, and that was just the most heartbreaking letter ever. Okay, watch it to know what the letter says. Anyway, moving on from that, another thing that I loved about Heirs this week is that Cha In-sung had the courage, finally, after not having the courage, but she got the courage from Kim Won to fight for what she loved and who she loved, and that's leaving home. And she went back to him and she's like, dude, I ain't giving you up for nobody. But yeah, that was pretty cool. So I really loved Heirs this week. What did you think about Heirs this week? Did you love Heirs this week, or did you not love Heirs this week? Did you think it was yuck? I didn't like it this week, but I loved it this week. What do you think about it? Give this video like if you liked it this week, or if you just like this review, and don't forget to keep your comments down below and tell me what you thought about Heirs this week, okay? And once more from me to you all, I love you all. Don't forget to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button if you like this video, and if you want more reviews from me, hit that subscribe button. From me to you all, you know, I've got some love for you all, and watch out for my review of Beautiful Man coming soon. I'm serious, it's coming soon. All right, bye.